Hello, my Gemini family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly reading for the week of December 7th through the 13th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you if you already subscribed to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a brief reminder, these are general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating. Okay, Gemini, so you're starting off with your first card here, and you have the 10 of Wands, followed by the Major Arcana card, Justice, very festive, and the Page of Swords. Okay, Gemini, and we will get to these other cards in just a moment. Okay, Gemini, so more than half of the star signs are getting this card for the month of December, the 10 of Wands energy, and justifiably so, as this card represents you have too much on your plate. You've taken on too much, Gemini. Possibly in the enthusiasm of the holiday season approaching. There could be additional responsibilities in the workplace related to the holiday, and also especially in your home environment. So with that 10 of Wands being your anchor card for your reading this week, this is a key component to how your reading is going to pan out. Now, actually looking closely at the card here, we see this individual carrying the weight of the 10 wands, snow-covered wands. No growth is on these wands. And snow piling up on this individual and trying to make his way back home or to the office. So this card is an actual depiction that you have work that's just piling up in your workplace or at home. And the warning here with the 10 of Wands, especially when the wands are covered with snow and there's no growth, is that you're going to be missing out on opportunities that's going to present themselves this week. You're going to be too focused and too busy with all the responsibilities and obligations that you've taken on with this card and energy. Now, the 10 of Wands is Sagittarius's card, so it's a fiery energy of unpredictability, which got you into this burden of a situation in the first place. But this card is also associated with the planet Saturn, and Saturn is all about time. And this card is indicating time is of the essence. It's indicating that you're going to run out of time. And the number 10 energy of this card is indicating things are needed to be completed. And I feel for so many of you, you are way behind schedule. So what this card is indicating is to remember what is an actual priority to you, Gemini, and take care of those obligations and responsibilities first. Delegate anything else out to others, whether it be in your home environment or out in the workplace. Because there's something that you're spending a lot of your time and energy with, and you're not getting much in return. So if you can delegate out a majority of the work, whatever you don't personally have to do, you're going to free yourself up to be able to have some fun and take advantage of opportunities coming up. But at the moment, with this energy for your reading, you are missing out on a lot of things that are going on around you, Gemini. Now, taking a look at your next card, you have the Major Arcana card, Justice. And in this deck, this is St. Nicholas with a naughty and nice list. So there's something this week that's going to arise where someone's going to be held accountable. As this is a card of balancing the scales, accountability. And when this card does show up, actions will have fair consequences and everything's going to fall into place as it was meant to be. So the truth is going to catch up to the liars, and the responsible people will be compensated. Now, the Justice card can be showing up for some Geminis as you might be feeling out of balance. And that's got a lot to do with your Ten of Wands card. You're overworked, too much on your plate, and now you're dealing with everything that involves the holidays coming up. But pay attention that the Justice card has shown up in your reading, Gemini. This deals with the 5th and 6th chakra, your throat chakra, your communication this week, and then also your 6th chakra, your intuition, your perception on things. And I feel for many of you, you're not listening to your intuition and you're too busy with your head down, shown here on the Ten of Wands. Your head's down, so you're not even seeing what's going on around you. And that's what my guides just keep pointing out, that you're not actually seeing what's going on around you. I feel something is going to balance out the energy, and that's related to the Justice card showing up. Now, your last card here is the Page of Swords. And the pages are the known messengers of the court cards. And this page is actually looking back at your other 2 cards. So the Page of Swords, unlike the other pages, goes through great efforts to bring the truth of the news that they are bringing in. So the Page of Swords can represent some news that you're going to receive, Gemini, that's actually going to alert you to the truth. And I feel this is somehow tied to your Justice card, because there's something going on around you, Gemini, that you're not taking notice of. And with this being the Page energy, this is very youthful energy. So I feel whatever the news that you're going to be finding out, it's just starting. It's at the beginning stages of whatever's happening here. And again, there is something that you're unaware of, Gemini, that's happening around you. I'm sorry to keep drumming that in, but that's what keeps coming in. And you're not noticing it because you're so focused with your responsibilities and obligations. Now, your numerology here for your 3 cards is number 22. And 22 is a master number. It's known as the master builder, which is an energy that can turn your dreams and goals into reality. This can have an energy of the team and the teamwork and the camaraderie that surrounds you at this time. There's something about something happening around you, taking place around you, Gemini. And adding the number 22 and then reducing it, it's 4, which can concern problems involving work and your material life. Number 4 in numerology is hard work, being practical, ambitious, disciplined. But there's something around you involving this that you're not noticing. So let's take a look at the rest of your cards. And your next card is your overall energy for this reading. Okay, the 7 of Swords. Okay, now this totally makes sense to me, but I'll come back to this in a moment. Your crystal for the week, Unakite. And your tea leaf message, Desk. Okay, Gemini. So let's get back to your overall energy here for the week. You've got the 7 of Swords. This is the energy that I started feeling here with your Justice card. Because the 7 of Swords is somebody doing something around you behind your back. Now, it is the holidays. Could be that someone is getting you a gift and they're not wanting you to find out what it is. But that's not what I'm feeling with your Justice card. Your Justice card is calling out this individual. The Seven of Swords overall energy is very predominant through your reading. I just kept feeling something around you is going on and you're not seeing it. This is someone collecting these swords, which can indicate that somebody is taking credit for your work. But they're not going to get away with it because there's still two swords left behind. They can't seem to gather all the swords or all the information. This is a very deceitful and manipulative energy. And that's actually Aquarius's card, so it could possibly be an Aquarian that's around you, whether it be in the workplace or at home. But I do feel this is more work related. And this card's associated with the moon, so things are hidden. You're not paying attention to your own instincts, Gemini, so you're not aware of what's happening. And the number 7 energy of this card represents forces that must be dealt with that are beyond your control, Gemini. But you do have the power on how to react to the situation. But I feel your cards are indicating in this reading, the Page of Swords here is alerting you to the truth of whoever this individual is. And they're sneaking behind your back, Gemini. And somehow I feel you've left your ideas or your work out for everyone to see, or possibly you left your desk area with your computer screen wide open. And this individual's coming by, taking a look at what you've been working on, and they're certainly going to try to beat you to the punch and steal the idea for their own. But they're going to get caught. Your reading's got the Justice card, the naughty and the nice list happening. Now let's take a look at your crystal for the week, and your angels and guides have suggested Untitled, indicating to live in the present. Meaning, take notice of what's going around you right now at this time, Gemini. This is an energy that can be indicating that you're spending too much time maybe thinking about the past, thinking about your work, thinking about your future. And you're not paying attention to what's going around you, what's going on around you, the here and now. And that definitely seems to be a recurring message that's coming through for your reading. You're not seeing what's going on around you. So your angels and guides are suggesting the crystal Untitled, which will help balance and ground you and help you to be focused on the present. To focus on the things and people around you that bring you the most fulfillment or happiness right now at this moment. So spend some time this week with the Untitled crystal meditating so that you can re-energize yourself and open your eyes and intuition as to what's going on around you. And now your last card says, pay attention to your work. And this is kind of a really interesting card because there's actually 2 quills on the desk. And there's these really odd doll figures here at the desk, the legs of the desk. But one thing for sure, this is definitely indicating your career, your job. And on top of the desk, what has been left out is some of your unfinished work. So what this card is warning you against, Gemini, is to pay more attention to your work, or you're going to pay a high price because you've left it out. You've neglected putting your work away when you've left your work area because you don't see anybody sitting here. Somebody's coming in and seeing what you're working on, and they're going to try to take credit for it for themselves. So in summary for this week, Gemini, you start out with the 10 of Wands, which is really bogging you down. It's got you so busy with your head buried in your work that you're not seeing what's going on around you. And the 10 of Wands is indicating to free up your time by delegating some of the work to others. Take care of the important tasks and obligations yourself, Gemini, but delegate out some of the work to others. And again, this can be in your home or work environments. And this needs to happen because you're missing out on what's happening around you at this time. And your next card, the Justice card, is showing up with a naughty and nice list because there's somebody around you that's doing something behind your back. And it is possible for some Geminis that this is in regards to a gift for you for Christmas. But what I feel for so many Geminis is that there's someone around you that's taking advantage of you and taking credit for your work, or trying to. As we have St. Nicholas sitting here, and he has a list, he's checking it twice, and someone is going to be held accountable for what's going on. And as the card indicates, the truth is going to catch up with the liars. And the responsible individuals, they'll be rewarded here. And your last card, the Page of Swords here, is what alerts you to the truth of what's going on around you. You're finding out, but I think that's already got to do with your Justice card. Somebody else around you is playing the role of St. Nicholas, knowing what's going on and now alerting you to the truth. And your overall energy for this week is indicating somebody's sneaking around behind your back, possibly trying to take credit for your work. And that's why your angels and guides are suggesting Unakite as your crystal, because they want you to live in the present. You've been buried in your work. You've been buried in thinking about the past and thinking about your future, where you're not living in the present time. And you're not witnessing what's actually going on around you right now, Gemini. And then your tea leaf card message is indicating to pay attention to your work. You've left your ideas and your work out for anyone to come by and take a look at. And now someone has, right here, maybe an Aquarian, and trying to take credit for your work, Gemini. But you do have the Justice card right smack in the middle of your reading, so the truth is going to catch up with whoever this Seven of Swords individual is. Most likely an air sign, possibly an Aquarius. So Gemini, the moral of your story, your reading here, is keep your eyes open, pick your head up from your workload, delegate it out to others to free up your time so that you can enjoy the holidays. You can enjoy each week, parties, shopping, decorating. Try to get some balance in your workload and have some fun, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you would like to obtain further information, click on my website link below for your own private reading. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and help support my channel if you haven't already. And please join me for my daily readings or check out my channel for other tarot card readings available. Love and abundance to my Gemini family.